right where you are. You're sitting in an electrical matrix of energy beyond belief, or most human conception. You'd be surprised to know how much knowledge and communication can be carried on its waves.
All right. Here we are, Jeff Ulery.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Jeff. This is the Two Old Goats episode, apparently. And we got our special guest in the room tonight. We've known each other. Well, actually, I knew Jeff before I knew Jeff. You know why? Because I knew his mom at the bank, and she would always say, "You remind me so much of my son." And now I kind of know what that meant. No, it's okay. But anyway, here we got one of our most successful Town Money Saver franchisees. He was Franchisee of the Year in 2010. Yeah, who cares? 13, 17. Anytime, what happened in the last, like 7 years, Jeff?
Fell off the map.
Fell out. Okay. Well, back in the day, he was doing really good. Yeah. But Mayor's Club, you stayed alive there.
And last year, 23.
Yeah, I added that on.
Oh, nice.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and probably the other years that we skipped during COVID. We just, got panicked and didn't do it. So we started back up 23. So congratulations. An award winner, always an innovator. And I'll tell you what, Jeff, let's get started with talking about your goat. Don't you have a goat?
Bad.
That's his
Two
name?
old goats. Jimmy is his name.
Jimmy, yeah.
Jimmy.
How'd you guys get Jimmy?
Jimmy came from Columbus. He was living where he shouldn't have been, in the city. And my sales rep, she convinced me I needed to take Jimmy to the country because Amy had him in her garage.
So this does relate to work.
To Town Money Saver,
You had an employee that had a soft heart for a roaming goat in the city?
Yeah, and she adopted
and you
him.
opened up your home.
Yeah.
Oh, she adopted him first.
First, yeah, along with a cow. They were living together in a pen in a garage in Columbus.
Doesn't she live like in the city?
Yeah.
And she had the cow and the goat at her?
Yeah.
Really? See, I didn't even know this story.
Yeah. I didn't get the cow, though. He's somewhere. But I got the goat.
Is he being eaten, or is he still?
He could be eaten. He could be a steak.
Okay. All right. Well, because I've heard about the goat from the kids and stuff. And it seems to be pretty friendly and gets around, jumps on the cars and stuff a little bit. Is your car okay?
He'll scratch up shit. And he's a mess.
All right, good.
He's a goat.
So, do you have any similarities to this goat that you can think of?
He loves
this is a
me.
2-0 goat.
Yeah, he loves us. He would love you. He's like,
really?
Yeah, he's got your personality.
Oh, okay.
He looks like us with a goatee too.
So, is that part of it? You love others? Is that we'll try to get into the topic here, right?
Right.
So you got
right.
So when you meet, and I think this has been something. I guess we'll use this to segue. I don't know how these our inaugural podcast. So let's see. But, we at times have guest clients come into our annual meetings, and Jeff has had a few of those, and they always rave about your service and how courteous you are. And so tell us a little bit about that. What are some of the, I don't know what you do intentionally, what you just do naturally, but what are some of the things you could think of when you're interacting with customers? Jeff's out in the field selling marketing, advertising services, obviously, so anything from cold calling to you've got large clients that you're servicing. What are some of the things that, in fact, he's got some work going on right now. He's got his little flip. What is that phone again? That's that new thing.
Z Samsung flip phone.
For an old goat.
For an old goat.
Yeah, you're using a cool phone.
Yeah, it's my third one. They keep breaking though. I don't like
really?
it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's not a good.
It's not a good. No, not a good testimonial for that phone.
Maybe old school.
Yeah, old school is better. Yeah.
All right.
The best thing about this is it fits in your pocket. It's small. That's it.
That is nice.
It's the best thing.
All right. So what do you think?
Like, what do I do out in the field?
What are some, do you just find, I guess, do you think it just kind of comes natural? Because obviously we've gotten a lot of compliments on you from the customers that have come in, that you seem very sensitive to, I'm assuming, their needs, their time, whatever. Do you think that's just mostly natural, or are you actually really consciously thinking okay, here's what when I go in, I want to make sure, I'm assuming there's a little bit of both, but anyway.
I think what I learned years ago was to always approach it from the customer's point of view, not from the business owner or salesman point of view, which I am. Always come across that we want them to win.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
And not be afraid to share personal information with them, because they're people just like we are. For example, yesterday I go to Gallion, Ohio, pulling a trailer with my burnt up mower. You saw the picture of
Oh,
that
my
mower caught on
goodness.
fire.
That's something we could talk about.
Exploded. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jeff Sanford and Son loads up his crap, hauls it to Galleon, and my first meeting's with a roofer, and I pull in there, and the lady looks at it, and she goes, "Are you in the landscaping business?" I'm like, "No, it's just junk, man. My mower burned up." So she had to see it. She was excited about that.
Oh, this was the customer seeing it,
yesterday.
too.
Yeah, a customer seeing it.
Nice.
I took it into their parking lot
Wow.
on the way to my other customer in Galleon, who's a recycler.
Oh, so you were taking it to the recycler.
yes.
Okay, I was going to ask you,
Yeah,
why
yeah,
would
yeah.
you bring your trail? But now I
That's
get it.
why, yeah. So
Okay.
I got it recycled.
He's still running the recycle guy?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
That's a
great
good
guy.
account, right?
Great,
Yeah.
great account. Great person. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. He gave me this hat, by the way.
Oh, what's it say?
Something about it's a
John
racetrack.
Ford. Oh,
Summit
John
Summit
Ford.
race. You're into racing.
Yeah, that's the dude that just had the really bad wreck. He's 75 years old.
That's his buddy, really. This is the owner of the junkyard.
knows him?
Yeah, they're good friends. Yeah.
No way, man.
Yeah, he gave him the hat and he gave me the hat. Yeah.
Okay, unless I'm John Force, that's so people know. That's the dude that he is the guy of drag racing, right? Yeah, and he just had this. You didn't see it on YouTube?
No. That's
Holy
terrible.
cow, his car just disintegrated, like blew up.
Is he okay?
Fire. Well, last I heard he was. I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. They're personal friends, these guys.
No way.
Yeah,
is
because
really
he'll take his recycling company trucks up there and haul junk out of Summit Raceway.
Okay. Now, is he friends with the Summit Raceway guy or the drag racer, John Force?
Both of them.
Both of them. Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, here we're
what
drifting
were we
all over
talking about? What were we talking about?
Well, that's exactly the point, right? You become friends, right, with your
Yeah.
customer. I mean, that's what makes this fun, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but I got moments that I dread going out cold calling, right? Or I got to train somebody. I'm like, oh man, I did not want to go up there. And inevitably, by the end of the day, I'm like, this was so fun. I mean, this guy over here was talking about this thing, and that was cool. And then this person sharing this really emotional. So tell me, you got any cool stories
Same way,
about people that just like, that's cool, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's amazing the people you meet out there.
yeah. So
You know,
what?
like you did.
Yeah. Anything pretty cool that you could think of, or really impactful, like you met someone, or wild? Anything weird?
Oh, geez.
Yeah. What's something weird?
Something weird. The goat was weird.
Yeah, that's weird. That's your rep,
That's
though.
my sales rep. Yeah, that was weird.
They were just walking around the town.
I have no idea where he came from. I think he was like a midget.
Wait a minute. You
and
sure
he
you
need-
weren't kind of tricked, like someone was trying? Like people, something they could say, "Hey, I found this out," when it was really their dog or cat they're trying to get rid of, and you think you're doing a good deed, but
Yeah, I
they're
think
just
that's what
pawning it
happened.
off.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what they did.
There you go. Yeah.
But I've bought boats off of customers twice.
Really?
Yeah.
Twice.
Two
What
different
kind
people.
of boat? Like a big one?
Started out with a little boat a couple years ago, sold it, and now got a bigger boat. But
Oh, you're
yeah,
kind of getting in the boat sale and resale business a little bit. You got to take that, Jeff? Just
I
got
don't know. Should I answer that or not?
Nah.
Nah,
all's
he can't wait.
Yeah.
He'll
If it was the count, I would say he would
yeah.
answer,
I
yeah.
gotcha.
That's one
Yeah.
thing you learn in business, right? When they're selling to you, they can wait.
That's
when they're
right.
buying from you, they ain't waiting.
They ain't waiting.
Yeah, I'm here. What do you need, man?
That's right. I'm here
Yeah.
to help you. Yeah, so
So-
all kinds of neat things happen out in the field. You know, you meet great people.
Now,
and-
it could be more irritating than me looking at my phone. Those people with those stupid iPhone watch things. Does that drive you crazy? Drives me nuts. You're
Yeah.
sitting there talking, they're like,
and
and they're reading a whole text or something.
yeah, it drives me nuts.
What's that commercial where they're going like this? I would punch somebody when they, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you can turn it off or do this little thing. I saw that. I haven't seen anybody do it in person, but that would drive me nuts.
Yeah,
You're
and
sitting there
people
talking.
scroll through their phone while they're talking to you. Like they're scrolling through Facebook and stuff. It's like,
Yeah, if we have anybody under
throw the
30,
thing in the lake, man.
yeah, anybody under 30 watching this, please give us all a break.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're two old goats.
Yeah.
Bill, you're the one in meetings who's always sitting there on your phone, not paying attention.
Okay, who's this guy piping in?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Yeah, is that Joe Rogan back
I'm gonna
there?
be like,
Who is that?
Bishop Sheen back in the day would say his angel. I'm not calling you an angel, Reagan. The guy in the back would, but to Reagan's point, I have to admit, I guess I'm going to confess. Yeah, the kids are like, "You're the worst, Dad. You are constantly." I know another topic, right? We're all ADD'd up. I mean, we're
Yeah.
hyped out. We can't think straight. I got to do 10 things. You're the same way.
Same way.
That phone helps. I mean, it's just someone's talking to me. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't listen to you for more than like 10 seconds. I got to look at my phone. Okay, something interesting there. Let's say, now I
Yeah.
can listen again.
Yeah. But back in our day, there was no such thing as ADHD. I mean, we were just weird kids, We
Yeah.
were just busy,
Yeah.
And It's
Cable
like
TV
today.
came out. We're like, all right.
Yeah, MTV came out. We're like,
Oh, that was
wow,
really
That's
good.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you saying about today?
Sam's Club. I went out there today.
Oh, I love
yeah,
Sam's
you
Club.
love Sam's Club. We were talking about that. So just a quick thing. I'm getting gas. My father-in-law's with me. He's 84, about to be 85. He's all excited about the price of gas.
Oh, are you waiting in that dumb line and people are cutting each other
Oh
off?
my God!
Hate it.
I said I'm going in the store. I'll come back and then I'll get gas. And sure enough, there's an open pump. Anyhow, I got the $60 and I got bored. I had to quit and put the pump back in and go down the street. And he goes, "Did you fill up?" I'm like, "No, I got tired of standing there."
How big of a tank? $60. How big of a tank was it?
It's a Toyota Tundra truck. I don't
that's
know.
right.
I
Yeah,
never
you're-
filled up. I get too bored to.
Yeah, you
stand
can't
there.
wait. Oh, yeah. I know
Next
exactly.
topic. All right.
All right. Zach, speaking of that,
What are
what
we
the hell is
talking about?
what the hell's a mothership? Tell us
Oh,
about the
geez.
mothership.
You want to hear about the mothership?
Yeah. Mother.
Are we on mute? I don't know what I can say about the mothership.
He
but
can
it's
edit
the
it or
coolest. It's the coolest music venue going in America right now.
Wow. By
Yeah.
who's is this? Okay. By
Touring bands
Touring
tell
band.
us that. Go on Instagram.
touring bands tell you. Okay, now this is valid. Then.
It's valid. Yeah,
This
yeah.
isn't
We're going to
just-
make Mansfield.
What is it about it that makes it so cool?
The hospitality,
Oh.
the vibe. We treat
Yeah.
people right. You
Look
know?
at that. Yeah. So we're getting a common theme here. It sounds like
Yeah, yeah.
treating
but
people right. Even a goat,
even a goat. Yeah.
you get treated right.
I don't know if I fed the goat today.
Does anybody else want to stay at your house? You ever let anybody else besides a goat? Nobody from the mothership traveling through?
Yeah,
Dude,
Well,
I had him stay at my place one
Yeah.
band. What am I saying?
yeah.
Yeah. That's
But
right.
they're out chasing their dream. You know, they're making
Yeah.
music, and we're just a place to be nice, and they can perform, get paid a little bit, and
Yeah, that's
fun.
awesome. And
It's
you
a
got a
lot
lot
of
of
fun.
support in the community, right? Downtown Mansfield there?
yeah, pretty much. We're getting there.
Pretty much. Was there sometimes maybe you haven't
Well,
had
there's
support?
there's old goats older than me and you, older goats,
Ancient goats.
Yeah, like people who have the theater downtown. You know, they're not so on board with us.
Really?
Yeah,
Are they a little snooty kind of? Like
yeah,
it's
they're a
not
little
quite to
snooty,
their...
you know, because marijuana's legal now, but it wasn't when I opened the mothership.
Oh,
So
that's
there
part
might
of
have
the-
been some of that going on.
That's part of what makes it relaxed or
what
something?
it could be. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
And they're not too into that.
Probably not.
You think it's some way that people look too, maybe a little bit?
Yeah, we have a lot of long-haired, freaky people.
Wow.
I even wrote a song about that. Need not apply.
And you fit in with them?
I
You
guess.
look pretty clean. You do have a little bit long hair in the back, maybe some. I know. How's it now? Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, there you go. You might as well.
I guess
you
I
got
fit
it.
in.
Might as
It's
well flaunt
fun.
it.
It's a
Yeah.
good gig.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
All right. So
What are we going to talk about? Postcards or something?
Yeah. What do you think about postcards?
I love postcards. Glossy postcards are the best.
Yeah, we. Yeah. Reagan, do you have any postcards with you?
With me? Did you bring any for me?
No, I thought you would bring some postcards for us to play with.
Next time.
You know how much we like goats love postcards.
Well,
Yeah.
next podcast we'll have postcards for the guests.
I'll tell you what, though. Screw that. Let's go into something. Here's what I got, Jeff. Lately, I can't explain it. You know, again, people know we're Town Money Saver. We got TMS Plus. This is why we're here doing
Right.
this. Please, anybody interested? We'd love to have you join us. Okay, so the 2 or 3 people watching this, if you're interested, come on aboard. But anyway, seriously, lately we've had a lot more younger people that have showed interest in this, which is surprising. I was thinking we're about ready to fall off the ship. You know, I thought we're going down the tubes. How long will this last? And all of a sudden, there's this revival, right?
Yeah.
And so what I heard is young people, Generation Z, right? Your kids, my kids, you see them sitting around there you got this at home? You know, they got their phone out, their laptop, I'm like, what the hell? How do you even pay attention to any of it, right?
Yeah, I do that.
You do it too? Yeah, I guess I probably. Like
You probably
Reagan's-
do it
Yeah,
too,
I probably
yeah.
do. I don't usually.
When you say younger generation, what are you talking about? Somebody who's,
Actually, wait a minute.
well, I
got a
guess
message
just
here.
younger than
No, I'm
us.
kidding.
Is that like younger
Gen Zers
than
are like
50, 40, 30?
Well, it is hard to
20?
keep track of that, but I think Gen Zers are early 30s, 20s maybe. Do you know, Reagan, what Gen Zers is? Are you a Gen Z or you're probably
I am
old?
Gen Z. It's 90. I mean, there's not really like a hard line, but it's about 1996 to like 2006 or 7.
Excuse me. Okay, so anyway, these Gen Zers apparently are seeking authenticity and truth. So that's why people are going to Mars, because there is no anyway. People want to get on Elon Musk's ship and get out of here. So no, they're seeking. Apparently, this is some study that said they're seeking authenticity and truth, and print, at least as far as a marketing channel, offers that, has that impression, I guess, somehow.
True.
So, and they said they'd actually rather go back to textbooks, and this goes to our point earlier, that apparently they cannot hold their attention, just like me and you, right? We understand this.
Yeah.
But when you have something in print, it tends to hold your attention a little bit. In fact, to be honest with you, I haven't looked at a Sunday newspaper forever. You can't get them delivered because no one's reliable to deliver the thing. Our neighbor kept trying bitching about, they won't even deliver. I'm not paying for it, which I'm like, that's good. That's our competitor. We don't care. So the other day I'm at Kroger. I picked one up. We're at home, and me and Cindy, it was we're like, this is actually fun. I kind of like having I'm sitting there opening the newspaper. It's kind of cool. So yeah, are you seeing? It seems like. Maybe some of the youth are looking back into wanting some of these things that, we take for granted or grew up with. Are you kind of noticing that? Maybe like a postcard might be fun.
Two things real quick. That's why the mothership's popular. We have no screens in there, no TVs, none of that crap.
No.
And one of the
bunch
musicians...
of postcards?
Bunch of postcards, yeah. A musician, a great kid, his name's Ryan. He has a band called Cruz Campo. Probably 19 years old, maybe. Started a window company. Got a hold of me this week. Says, Jeff, I want to run an ad in Town Money Saver. So here's a young kid who wants to do Town Money Saver advertising because of that. You can look at it and feel it, and he loves it. He loves it.
Yeah,
I don't even know if he's 20 years old yet. But smart kid. He gets it.
I was helping out one of the franchises, a huge RV company store. They got all over the country, and a young girl in her mid-20s, late 20s up in Michigan. And we're talking, and she goes, I can't stand emails anymore. I can't stand this. She goes, I literally wait by my mailbox to get my special discount code on my postcard. It made me think of this when we were joking around about postcards. It's true. People I'm not that excited about it, but apparently Gen Zs are. Yeah. Reagan, do you love your print? Do you love postcards? Do you like to play with them at home?
Sure. I tend to look at Town Money Saver when it gets delivered to my house. I don't know if it's just because I work here or because I like it, but I do look at all that stuff.
Yeah. Where do you live? What town?
Ashland.
Ashland. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Is there anything we're saying we might as well talk to you a little bit. You're a Gen Zer. Does this seem to ring true to you or your buddies or?
Yeah, definitely. I do think there is definitely a shift of authenticity, and I think a big part of it too is we're like being constantly online. We grew up online. You're constantly being advertised to. Someone is always trying to sell you something. So it's nice to have it a little bit more tangible than just, being bombarded with, a million ads playing a game or, searching a website or whatever. It's a little bit nicer to have something, that's less in your face but more there.
Like you have control of it.
I was just thinking that because I know I play those little games on my phone.
You do?
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Why?
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
To numb my brain because it's running so much.
Don't get me started then. Don't tell me that.
Yeah, you don't want to do it. Yeah,
I've never done that.
This one's a word. It's a word thing. Like you guess you have to do the word. I don't even know what the hell it's called. But anyway.
That sounds boring.
But I'll tell you what. Yeah, it's perfect. It's what I want. I want boring. I got too much excitement going on. In fact, if you want to be bored, don't work at Town Money Saver or TMS Plus. But anyway, the ads are so annoying. It's just, and I got to pause, especially if I want to need an extra guy or something, you don't want to pay. I never pay for anything. So if you get an extra move or you got to watch the ad. I love when Reagan said, I thought, well, if I had a printed piece, I could just set it down. I don't have to, look at it when I want.
Pen and paper down.
When on your phone, it's like a commercial. Like Amazon, or no, was it Prime? I'm paying for Prime.
Yeah.
Now I got to watch a commercial. What is going on?
What's this Bezos guy? Greedy bastard. Come on, dude. I know. Yeah. And it's like YouTube. Now, I'm old school. I don't always listen to Spotify or Bandcamp, but I got YouTube playing. Next thing you know, they're just throwing a commercial at me.
Yeah.
But, we shouldn't get mad about it because we're in the advising business.
Yeah. You could pay extra to eliminate it.
Can you?
I think,
I'm too cheap to do that. Yeah. I ain't gonna pay for that.
Oh, YouTube Premium is I will go go broke before I stop paying for YouTube Premium.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
See, it must really irritate the kids. And,
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you
Interesting.
what, Jeff. All right, let's say you're somebody out there. We'll get serious for a second if we can. And maybe you think you like sales and marketing, or you like marketing, or whatever. What would you advise somebody? And just forget about town money save renting, right? And just pretend your kids are in college, you're getting out of college. I mean, what would be something you think you'd advise, like one of your kids? Like, hey, you really want to be in marketing? Here's something to think about, or here's a direction I want you to think about. Or why would you want them to go into that or not go into it, let's say?
That's a good question. It makes me think back to when I was probably 18 years old, 19.
Wow.
And I was in college, and I hated it, taking some data processing crap. And I met a guy who was selling stuff, technology stuff back then. He was really nice,
Michael Dell?
successful. I met him after that. But
Oh, okay.
before that, this guy was probably our age now. He was probably in his 40s, 50s,
I don't know about you, I'm 60, but okay.
Yeah, I'm 62. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
40s, 50s, yeah.
Mentally.
Okay.
But anyhow, this dude took me aside. We went to Arby's out by the Richmond Mall, and he explained to me about outside sales. And I was blown away. I'm like, really? I can drive around and see people. I'm not stuck in a cubicle, and I can make good money. And he said, you'll make more money doing this than anything. He said, sales is the best paying profession out there.
Yeah, that's what got you into it.
And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And then my dad was always in sales, so that was helpful.
okay, yeah,
But I didn't know what the hell he did,
Yeah.
but he was just out there, and he always said, the harder you work, the luckier you get.
Oh, I like that.
And that's proven true.
Yeah.
It's like you don't want to, you're ready to go home. And I remember you saying this years ago. You stop at that last
Oh, yeah. I
client.
always tried to do like one more stop.
Oh, my God, that pays off
Yeah.
almost religiously. It's like, wow.
It is crazy how that works. I mean, that's poor Tommy,
Yeah.
starting. And
Yeah.
again, I'm like, make the calls. Mark always jokes. I'm out in the field. I'm really struggling. I'm suffering. I call Bill. Bill, can you help me? I need some help. Go effing make the calls, Mark. Make the calls. Just make.
Yeah.
There's no trick or magic to this. You just pound the doors, man. Something's going to.
Yeah.
Like I told Tommy, at any given point, there's somebody who's like, I'm thinking of doing a website, or I need an ad or whatever. And you just got to find that guy. Then you get the ball rolling. Okay, now you get a little
Yeah.
more advanced in your stuff.
Yeah, and so if you're a young person and you don't like emails, you don't like all this crap that's getting thrown at you, we're the perfect profession. You just go out there and go see people in your neighborhood, in your town, and you're offering them great advertising. A lot of them are going to buy it from you. And it's called cold calling. I hate that term. There's no such thing as cold calling.
Okay.
I don't believe that. You're just going in, saying hi to people.
Yeah, sharing the idea. Like,
Yeah,
you
it's
got
like,
some-
what do you got you want to sell in here today?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, we're trying to sell that piece of artwork. I was like, great, let's put it in a town money saver and I'll sell it for you.
You sound a little bit like that. What was the guy, the Wolf on Wall Street? Remember he's selling the pen all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you remind me.
And went to jail for like 20 years.
Oh,
So
okay.
maybe
Reagan's
don't
kinda-
do that.
But isn't he doing books or something now? Doesn't he? Still
Yeah, he does like momotivational speaking. And
Yeah, I wouldn't.
stuff like that.
But
wouldn't
that's a very
emulate
good
him, but-
point. The integrity, you got to do it for the right motives and right reason,
Right.
because you don't end up in jail.
Yeah, there you go.
Or you don't
That's
want to be a
good-
jerk to your future customer.
There you go. To your point, made me think. So my dad worked in a factory. He wasn't in sales. I got into sales because I couldn't find a job, and I was getting married, and I'm working in a nonprofit, making $3.25 an hour, and I'm like, this ain't gonna work. And this guy said, you got to do sales. Probably heard me talking and acting all hyper, and this guy will fit. And the first job, in 6 weeks, I outsold everybody there.
Cool.
And I was doing, and I thought, and they were bullshitting people left and right. I was like, I'm doing the right thing. If it works out, the guy went out of business, by the way.
Right.
Screwed all these people over, about 10 grand. But anyway,
Damn.
I'll never forget. I was sitting in the back room one day, and I thought the most my dad ever made in a year was like 35 grand. I just want to make 30. This is after college. I'm like, I just want to make 35 grand. That'd be my success.
Yeah.
And this dude I meet, he's a sales rep. I still talk to him now. He said, why can't you make 50? And I was like, I don't know. No one ever said that to me. He goes, you're the only one stopping you from doing that.
Yeah.
Dude, that blew my mind. Like, it sounds silly to say it now.
Yeah.
But then I was like, yeah. And so our whole life, my wife, people will say stuff about, managing your money and that. And she's like, Bill always said, if you want to buy some, he's just going to go make the money. And you're in sales, right? Where else can you do that?
Right.
You're
right.
like, hey, we want a boat.
Yeah.
Cooler. What kind of boat do you have, by the way? What's the coolest? What's the size right now?
Well, I sold my cool boat. Now I've got a more of a family boat.
Oh, like a pontoon boat?
No, not that bad. It's a speedboat. I can take you skiing if you want to go skiing.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
I think I'd fall apart now. In the day, but
you know what we're saying about these young people, if they're interested in getting into a town money saver business or working for themselves, making unlimited income, they need to do this. They need to check it out.
Yeah, there you go. That's what we're here for, right? We're trying to be funny and real and sell some franchises if we can.
Yeah.
Or an advertiser, want to do an ad?
Buy an ad.
Yeah, you heard
It'll
about
work.
the guy. Didn't you tell a story about the ad was working real good earlier? I forgot about it already.
Which story was that?
I don't know. I can't remember. That's why I'm asking you.
The innovative recycling.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody's ad was doing really.
I think all the ads are doing good.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you know.
Well,
Now
there's
you
a
went
few
in.
that aren't, but it's almost like you can predict them now. You can see which ones are going to work and not work.
Oh, yeah.
The right.
Isn't that amazing? There's a topic which, I don't know how. Reagan, what's our time like?
We're at 25 minutes. We're good.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
I don't know about you, Jeff. I'm blown away. And I'm guessing this is with other app venues, channels, whatever you want to call it, right? Changing an offer or, the timing, the market. We always talk about timing market offer, right?
Yeah.
In case anyone doesn't know, we are here to be an investment. That's the only purpose. We got to make these clients money, right? Any kind of marketing, advertising. In fact, I always said, if you have a budget for advertising, then you're doing the wrong advertising. Because why would you budget something that you just couldn't make money? If I hand you $5 and you're gonna give me 10 back, I'm gonna give you as many fives as I can. Why would I go? Oh no, I'm only gonna give you 2 of them. I only want so much back. Well, apparently that's not working for you because otherwise you wouldn't budget. But anyway, that's beside the point.
But that's brilliant though, because I remember you saying that when I first started a couple years ago. It's like,
couple years. When did
20,
you start?
15, 20.
Okay,
Time flies, Time
yeah.
flies. But you remember those things.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And I thought, damn, he's right. If it works, why would you ever quit?
Yeah, you would be like, how much can I get?
Yeah. And we have customers since I started day one, almost 20 years ago. They've run every month.
Wow.
Never quit.
That is awesome.
Isn't that amazing?
That's
but
crazy. Yeah.
They get it. They understand. Why would I ever quit? It makes me money.
Well, and then here's what I was trying to get to is, in other words, it's amazing to me, and I've seen this happen. Like, you'll get the right timing and market. It's not too difficult. But the offers, right? And people, like, oh, I don't want to give it away. I'm like, look, if your customer list is good, your word of mouth is good, don't you want new people coming in? They're not going to break a habit with some 10% off or something like that.
Yeah.
So you get any, because I've got a couple, you got any stories where someone changed like an offer and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, what a difference in response or anything like that?
If you got them, go ahead, because I can't think of any. But I'm sure they're out there. Yeah, I just can't think of it right
All right,
now.
well,
But
maybe-
yeah, there's got to be.
If you think, here's one, Arby's back in the day. This is 20 years ago up North Ridgeville. Guy runs a free pop with a cordon bleu sandwich. I'm like, what the hell's a cordon bleu? Is that a girl's thing? I don't even know what that is. I still don't know what it is. But anyway, sounds like it's got blue cheese on the chicken or something.
I wouldn't eat it.
Yeah, it sounds gross.
No.
But anyway, I'm like, no one is going to come in for a free. He's like, hey, I'm going to run a few months, whatever. So I'm like, all right. Afterwards, he goes, hey, this thing even go out? I only got like 6 or 7. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. I thought I'd done more than that. Anyway, the next month, he's like, I'm going to do my normal full page, all, I don't know at the time, buy 5 beef and cheddars, 5 but whatever the thing was, right? 600 coupons. I mean, it was like 100 times. The guy was blunt. They probably still run with it. I think the guy ended up in Sandusky or something. But anyway, that's just one of many stories that the thing that blew me away early on was it's not just the product. I'm going to guess this is for other people, not just Town Money Saver and that. It's the ingredients and the things that go in there. And that's where it's really important that you as a franchisee or rep or someone, you got to know our product, right? We got to know like, hey, these are the ingredients. And then please trust me, I'm helping you. I'm not just trying to get you to give your stuff away. So if you get that new customer, maybe you didn't make a lot on that one, but they start coming back now is when you really pay off, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
During my whole story, did you think of one or no? You still can't?
I still haven't thought of one.
What are you even thinking about? You thinking about something at home right now? Like, hey, I got to get my book approved?
I'm thinking I need a nap. It's like my nap time is what I'm thinking. But
there's been times
I'll get through it.
I've been doing training classes.
Get tired.
And all the time. But you're talking to people and they're looking at you like they're so enthralled, and then you'll ask them a question. And they're like, "What were you saying?"
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
Does that signify the end of our show, Reagan? Are we wrapping things up here?
You're doing whatever you want to do.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I don't know what to do with that. I'd be honest with you. I got to kind of pee. I don't know about Jeff. Do you?
I pee all the time.
Do you? Yeah, do you pee more?
Man.
I pee.
You turn 60, you pee like a racehorse.
I had my physical this morning.
Yeah.
And I even said, Mark taught me the funniest thing was, I won't say his last name in case this gets out
right?
there.
Yeah.
And I hit a certain age. He goes, yeah, dude, it's like you got to reload.
These young people are like, what are these old goats talking about? They have no clue.
No way.
They have no clue.
How about you? So we used to get, live in the country. We used to come home from an event. The kids, all the men would jump out and pee, right? Or stand in the driveway taking a leak.
Yeah.
You know how I noticed things were changing? They're all in the house watching TV, and I'm still out there. I'm trying to reload. I'm like, what's going on, man?
Yeah, you're looking at the stars, looking around.
You think you'd be able to take something for your prostrate or help you out. It does. Nothing works.
Nothing works?
It just gets slower and worse.
Oh, great. Thanks,
Do you ever
Bill.
have the time where you're in the stall, right?
This will be good.
Okay, here we go. So when you go to the urinal, I think you can mask, the weakness of the stream. You can kind of do some stuff, make some noise, do whatever. But when you get stuck, you got to go where you stand on the toilet, the seat.
Yeah.
You can't hide that. If that thing is a little dribbly, it kind of it's pretty obvious. People can hear it. And then the worst thing is it stops and starts again. You got that at the end, you're going to kind of stop and you think you're done. And all of a sudden you're like, a little more. And it stops, a little bit more.
Oh, shit.
And then you're like, oh, my gosh, I don't want anybody hearing this. And they're going to think I'm not. And then they walk out and they're like, holy crap, I thought I was like a 90-year-old guy in there. You don't have any of these issues?
Well, usually what I'll do is I'll zip it back up. I'll go over and wash my hands. And as I'm standing there, I'm like, I got to pee again. Okay, I'm going back in there and do it again. You can multitask. You can do a lot of things. You don't just have to stand there and wait for round two.
See, I learned something.
Go do something else while you're in there.
This isn't just about ads. This is about health.
This is health and fitness. Yeah, this is a health and fitness show. Oh, my God. But that's the nice thing about being an outside marketing, advertising, too, is you're driving around. You can stop and pee anywhere. You're not. You're not sitting stuck in your office.
Did you get to know all the customers' bathrooms? That was one of my problems.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Can I tell you? I'll tell you a bad one.
How did we get on this subject?
I don't know, but this is funner. There's a CD store down in Lexington.
Right.
And the bathroom was down this hallway and way back. And I was having some technical difficulties. I don't know what I ate for lunch. It was not good. It wasn't Pacho Tacos. But anyway, I go down the hallway. I'm in there. It's in there a while. I got to admit. I was in there a little bit. And I come out, and the dude's... And I'm trying to sell this guy, right? So this is when I'm like, forget it. He's putting some CDs. He jumps.
He forgot you were in there?
He goes, oh, dude, I forgot you were back there. I go, it gets worse, man. Please don't go back there for a while. It's not good.
He had to buy an ad. That was perfect.
Oh, I don't think he did. In fact, I don't know if I ever went back.
That's awesome.
So you can't think of any stories like that?
Probably a lot. I've done so many stupid things. That would be a whole different
day. You want to do another show?
Yeah, it'd be a whole new show. Yeah.
All right, we'll do Reagan, can we do a health and fitness episode?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So any last bits of wisdom? I'm gonna have to let you. I know you're busy. That's the other thing, right? I mean, how the hell do we keep track of all this? My head is spinning, man. Trying to go to print. You got personal. The goat needs fed, obviously.
Yep, he's hungry.
Your little family boat, or what kind of boat is it?
Yeah,
again?
it's a 21-foot chaparral.
Okay.
Inboard, outboard. Open bow. It seats like 8 people.
I don't know anything about boats.
So
is 21 big or small?
No, it's medium. It's medium. It's not a.
Where do you guys go? Pleasant Hill.
The place to go is Lake Cumberland.
That's
Everybody, that's a 6-hour drive. So you go down to Pleasant Hill.
One of our better markets, Somerset.
Yeah, great area, beautiful area.
It is weird. I moved from the city down here to the country.
Right.
And then I moved to the country, and all the people in the country go down to the other part of the country to play in the lake.
Yeah.
It's always weird to me.
That is weird.
Go to Pleasant Hill.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Too small.
Pleasant Hill's too small.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I did go jet skiing there once. On the inner tube, and I thought I was going to die. Because, like you said, there's speed. You're all of a sudden you're getting flung around. Some guys flying by in a speedboat. And you're ducking. Yeah.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
So Lake Cumberland, you got all the room in the world.
You got all the room in the world. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Do you feel a little small out there? Is like 21 not that cool?
No, you're a little weenie when you're in a 21-foot boat
Oh,
out there.
so you gotta- you
you
gotta
need a
really-
big ass Scarab 35, 40-footer with 2 engines and
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So you kind of stay humble.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
very.
You try.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you try to park far away on the docks or something?
yeah. Yes, you do. Yeah, but you know what? Everything's tax deductible. That is a business entertainment expense. You know, you take your Town Money
Yeah.
Saver boat down to do something, and
Yeah,
it's
there
all
you-
tax deductible.
Okay, that's another topic.
That's
could get
another
into.
topic.
Yeah.
So all you young people out there, learn to deduct. When in doubt, deduct it.
Yeah, this is-
because
and this is
Uncle
a-
Sam will take every penny from you. So as a young person, set up a 40 or not a 401k, set up an LLC.
Mm-hmm.
Keep track of your expenses.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's having your own business, right?
Have your own business. Yeah.
I really, honestly, if everyone could own their own business, it'd be a better world.
I don't know. There's some dorks out there that should not own their own business.
That could be. We've heard
You
a
know?
couple of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm probably one of them sometime. I don't know about you.
Me too. No,
Yeah.
there's a lot of great people out there that have great jobs that we need that too.
But I mean, I don't know about you. When I started Town Money Saver 30 years ago, 6 months into it, first thing I did, I apologized to all my old bosses. I was like, I had no idea. You know, once you're sitting on the other side of the table, right?
Right.
You're like, what a jerk I was. Like, I did not get this. Now I get it over here. So I
Right.
think that reality is
Yeah.
healthy for our culture, right? Like,
It is.
when you're fully responsible, everything stops with you.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, now I'm getting this, you know? So, yeah. Anyway,
You got to
I
pee
don't know
yet?
where I'm going. I do got to pee.
I got to pee.
Do
So
ya?
we better
All right.
wrap it up.
Yeah, we better. All right. Well, we want to thank Jeff Ulery, one of the most successful Town Money Saver franchisees. We didn't even talk about you working with Michael Dell, but real quick, he spent some time with Michael Dell, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
You left that for Amway. No, not
they
really.
kind of got in the way.
That was
yeah.
that was the
it didn't,
story.
It
that
didn't
was-
help.
Okay,
you know,
yeah,
but
yeah. How was Amway?
It was good. It was a good educational training system. Yeah.
okay,
Was not real profitable, but it was real good
Okay.
mentally.
Was the toilet paper good?
Oh yeah.
Good toilet
Best
paper.
damn toilet paper.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Can you
soap,
still buy
got
it?
the best damn laundry soap out there. Product was phenomenal. You know, no question about that.
Did you ever sell rainbow vacuums or anything like that?
Never did that. But you know, Michael Dell, he down to earth, one of the nicest guys you ever meet.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I think, I wonder that. I think when you meet the owners,
Yeah.
it's those middle guys that are
Yeah.
the dicks. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
he was
That's-
amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Is Dell's still
They're
huge,
kicking
mass,
it. Yeah, they're killing it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a sharp guy.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All right.
like we said, we both got to pee.
We gotta pee.
He's got a shitty little boat to ride around in, a goat to feed.
It's golf night. Tonight's
Golf
Tuesday.
night?
Golf night. It's probably too damn hot. I need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you watching any Netflix shows or anything like that, or do you don't even do that?
Not much.
Does Mothership got a band tonight or anything? It is
no.
Tuesday night when we're filming this.
No, we had bands last week, not this week, but we had a band from Nashville come up. It was phenomenal last week.
Really?
And,
What kind of style?
and this kid, he's kind of punk rock, psychedelic rock, but it was cool. He put out a post just last night that he got his first standing ovation at this festival he played at in Pennsylvania, and he was on the bill with a lot of other big name bands,
Yeah.
that you would hear of. But he was so excited. He's like, we work our ass off. We finally get in front of a big audience. We get a standing ovation, and all their merch sold out. And I'm like, wow, 2 nights ago, this dude's at the Mothership playing in front
Yeah.
of 30 people.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's fun.
Yeah. Cool.
We got to pee.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have to pee anymore. I forgot about it.
You good? Why does Jeff keep washing his hands and going back in? All right, Jeff. Thanks. Awesome to have
Thanks,
you here.
Bill.
And Bill
Keep it up.
Zirzow, Jeff Ulery checking off from the, what's this called again, Reagan? Making sense about digital and print.
Making sense navigating digital and print marketing.
There
with
you
Bill
go.
Zirzow.
Did we talk about
Bill
that?
Zirzow. Yeah, did we navigate anything? All right.
Maybe.
Adios, amigos. Is that inappropriate?
Probably.
Adios, amigos.